So BMW and Audi are going to have a really busy year, but thankfully they're not the only players in the local market. In fact, South Africa's got one of the most diverse array of new cars available anywhere in the world.
Absolutely, as we see in the next group, that diversity expressed by the cars we're showing you, starting with Citroën, who are trying to make a bit of a comeback this year, now under own ownership, and a whole array of new cars coming from them. Then the Italians also have got plans for South Africa between Fiat Alfa and the ever evocative Ferrari, of course. Then if you like big cars like the Chrysler 300C, the Aston Martin Rapide, and some other cars to look at as well.
The C3 is one of several new Citroën models to debut locally this year. It replaces both the current C3 and the C2 and is aimed at upping the image of the often offbeat French brand. The result is a solid, well-equipped and nippy subcompact with pleasing finishes and a choice of 1400 and 1600 engines. It arrives here in March. Before that though, you'll come across a head-turning box on wheels that has already earned big praise abroad. The C3 Picasso is young, fun and practical, with plenty of space and a compact footprint. This could well be the car to put Citroën back on the map. By April, expect to welcome the Citroën DS3, an altogether more upmarket and aspirational hatchback that has the Mini squarely in its sights. The styling is avant-garde, the interior sumptuous, and the dynamics smooth and sophisticated. Think big car prestige in a compact shape and you get the basic picture. More DS models will follow, creating an upmarket sub-brand in the process. But the first new Citroën to reach our shores is the sleek and elegant C5, which was officially launched in South Africa last week. First shown in Europe almost 3 years ago, it's taken a long time to get here, but offers a mix of technology, luxury and cruising ability that will surprise many. There's a choice of 2-litre and 3-litre diesel engines with a 6-speed auto gearbox in both instances.
On a completely different note, the new Bentley flagship and successor to the Arnage is the Mulsanne, and although it's been designed under the stewardship of owners Volkswagen, it seems to have all the real Bentley hallmarks, including a big 375 kilowatt V8. It arrives here in October. Also due here from the UK this year is Aston Martin's spin on the 4-door coupe Ball. The Rapide looks swift and elegant, and it carries off the extra length, girth and the addition of 2 rear doors with aplomb. And it's still a sports car with a 350 kilowatt V12 allowing a 5.3 second 0 to 100 time. By comparison, the compact Alfa Mito is a rather more humble machine, but new multi-air engine technology will add further brio to the sexy little hatchback. The range topper is a 125 kilowatt green cloverleaf version with stiffer chassis and bigger wheels to match. It should launch locally in May. The biggest event on the local General Motors calendar will be the launch of the new Chevrolet Spark. Much is expected of this ultra-compact budget beater, which should set high standards of specification, safety and performance, linked to very keen pricing. Engine choices span 1 litre and 1.2 litre 4-cylinder units, and there will be at least 2 spec levels. At Fiat, the major news this year will be the June-July arrival of the Punto Evo with a 1.4-litre multi-air engine. A turbo version is a definite starter. The Evo is smarter, larger and better equipped than the current version, which remains as the Punto Emotion and now becomes Fiat's budget contender. It's already being called Ferrari's best road car ever, and the indications are that the 458 Italia will live up to those expectations. The newcomer replaces the F430 and makes extensive use of F1 technology. A 420 kilowatt 4.5 litre V8 ensures the go matches the show.